I have this physics question on galvanometer. Please take note. Write this down somewhere. The simplifier always gives some very accessible codes that will help you on every level. Look at this. You might be asked, how do you convert a galvanometer to an ammeter? Please take note. A low resistance wire, we call it a shunt. A high resistance wire, we call that a multiplier. Take note. Now, so if you want to convert a galvanometer to an ammeter, I gave you this code, GALI. So conversion of a galvanometer to an ammeter, connect a low resistance wire, that's a shunt, in parallel. Look at this. Curve his. If you want to convert an ammeter to a voltmeter, connect a high resistance wire, that's a multiplier, in series. Look at another one. CMV his. If I want to convert a milliammeter to a voltmeter, you connect a high resistance wire in series. Write it down somewhere. The simplifier is giving you a code this time. Write it down somewhere. Now let us look at this question. We have the multiplier here, the high resistance wire. They said the value of R, that's the resistance that is required to make this galvanometer to measure a voltage of up to 40 volts. Based on this diagram above is what? All right, let's see what is given to us. They give us the internal resistance of this as 10 ohms. We have been given the current as 20 milliampere. Remember, the standard unit of current is amperes. So I'm going to convert this from milliamperes to amperes by dividing by what? 1000. And that will give me 0.02 amperes. Are we together? Now, if I want to solve this, how would I do this? My V equals to what? IR. Remember Ohm's law. But this time I have an internal resistance. So my V will be I into what? R, the sum of all the resistances. Such that if I want to calculate my R, V over I is what? R plus R. So my R becomes V over I, the voltage over the current, minus R resistance. Now let's solve this. So my R will be, what's the voltage? 40. What is my current? 0.02 minus what? Where are you? And that is what? 10. Isn't that true? That's our internal resistance. That is 10. All right, so let's solve this. What is 40 divided by 0.02? Come on, don't be totally dependent on your calculator. You can work this out. How do I change this to a whole number? It's by multiplying by 100, right? So if I multiply this by 100, I will multiply the numerator also by 100. So 40 times 100 will give me what? 4,000 divided by what? 2 minus 10. This is the same thing as this. And 4,000 divided by 2 is 2,000 minus 10. And what is 2,000 minus 10? And that is 1,990 ohms. So this is the value of R that is required to make this galvanometer to measure voltage up to this. So the answer to this is B. Remember, click that follow button. Tag as many people as possible. Let this go viral. You never can tell who this video will help. I will see you in the next one.